Hey guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Jessica, and in today's video I'm going to be showing you guys my wash day routine and how I keep my hair moisturized, especially in Hamatan season. So if you love your hair so much and you want to make sure it's well cared for in the Hamatan season, make sure to keep on watching this video. And to those who are coming to my channel for the first time, thank you guys so much for visiting my channel. Please make sure you're subscribed. You can subscribe before going to the video, during the video, after the video. Just please make sure you're subscribed. And to those who are returning, thank you guys so much for your support. I promise to give you guys value for your time. Let's get to the video. I'll be doing some voiceovers now because in some places I was mumbling my words and in other places my voice wasn't audible. So what I'm about to do now is to take down the twist in which I put my hair in during my last wash day. My go-to protective style is to make cornrows, but I realized that whenever I did that, I got a lot of sheddings. That was why I had to switch over to putting my hair in twist. So if you're in the same situation, you're wondering the hairstyle to use, putting your hair in twist is for me is the best protective style because there's less manipulation. So what I'm going to do next is to spray some water on my hair in order to reduce the breakage. For me, it's an act of re-moisturizing your hair, and it works well for me. So I'm done losing my hair, and I went ahead to section it into four. So my normal wash routine, what I do mainly is to use a good shampoo. The one I'm done, I use the LCO method, so it keeps my hair super moisturized. And for days when I feel like I want to add more moisture to my hair, I make use of rice water. I did the video on how to make rice water. So for this Hamatan season, the method I adapted was to add aloe vera gel to my wash day routine. I also made a video on how to make your aloe vera gel. Okay, so I started using this. I added it to my wash day routine this January because my after I finish I use cornrows for my protective side, and jeez, man, the hair loss was massive. Anyways, let me forget about that. So, but okay, after that, I said to adopt using aloe vera gel. I did it once before, like 2 years ago or so, and it was nice, but I just didn't have time for that. But I said to adopt it this January, and as of right now, my hair is still feeling soft. It's a bit dry because it's I think it's like 2 weeks or 3 weeks old. I normally try to wash my hair each week, but I'm a student and most times I don't have time. But actually, as at middle of last year, I was able to make it a constant routine to wash my hair each at the end of each week. But this time around, I was because I wanted to make a video. I said to just postpone it, and I was really busy. So as of right now, my hair is moisturized. Aside from the fact I added water, the water I sprayed on my hair wasn't even much, but my hair was moisturized. Jesus, see my front hair. Good. Okay. So let's go into the video. My normal wash day routine, I will just sprinkle water on my hair and detangle it. Or for days when I have a leave-in conditioner or a conditioner to spare, I could just pour it into my spray bottle, mix it with water, and then sprinkle it to my hair to use as a detangler. But since it is Hamatan and I want my hair to be really moisturized, I'm going to be using my aloe vera gel as my detangler. I think I should section this into two. So while losing my hair, one thing I usually do is to finger detangle my hair, which I did. It helps to reduce breakage and make detangling easy. Jesus Christ, this is messy. It should be enough. That's just my joy. I was scared it won't be enough for my hair. One of the reasons why I decided to adopt using aloe vera gel because it makes your hair curly, and I love curly hairs. So I want to treat my hair to make sure it's super healthy and to have healthy curls. Okay, I think that should be enough for it. Ooh, okay. It sure gives definition to your curls. So for detangling your hair, I mainly try to start from the tip, yeah, the tip. It helps to reduce breakage. By the time you start from here and you're coming here, oh, breakage will be much. When you start from here and work your way up, it's one good way to keep your hair moist. Oh. Okay. And man, ooh la la, that was really quick. Because I said I started using it this January and I did it only once. It was kind of difficult to apply because I poured the gel into my spray bottle. Jeez, I almost lost the spray bottle. I recently for a new one because it was so thick that even when I washed it off and tried and put water into my spray bottle, the water was difficult to come out. That's why I said to make sure I got an applicator bottle. It was actually a hand wash bottle I converted to this, but if you have money and you know where you can get an applicator bottle, that would be a good thing. That would be good for you. God, I really love the way it's detangled. That was really easy. Oh, should I have untwisted this? I think I should have left it, and when I'm done with this one, I'll twist them together. Okay. I just love the way the gel. I should have just done this the last time. Good. Because I just did this normal way. I see my mom, what's his name, prepping the aloe vera to mix it with the black soap. So I ended up having, what's his name, particles in my hair when I was done with the whole thing. I actually made a video of that, but because of that and some other reasons, I couldn't post the video. Just left it that way. So guys, I'm done detangling my hair. I feel so satisfied with this treatment. And this is the shading I got. So much better than what I got the last time. What's going on? I don't know, I'm seeing strange. Oh, okay. I use my tangle teaser to brush my wig. Wondering where the straight hair was coming from. Last time I checked, I don't have the heat damage. So I'm just going to get my shower cap and cover my hair. You don't really need to do that if you're in a hurry, but I have things to do, and for me, I usually like making sure whatever I put in my hair, it's penetrates well. So I'm just going to put a shower cap. So in case if there's any additional nutrient I can get from there, I will just get it. So when I do that, I will be back to start my washing. Oh, okay, that was tight.
Alright guys, I'm back from wherever it is I went to and it's time to begin my wash day proper. Okay, the first thing I'm going to do is to regulate the temperature of my water to make sure that it's warm, because you're advised to use warm water as it allows the cuticles of the hair and pores on the scalp to open up to help remove any dirt, residue or build up from the hair and from the scalp. And as time goes on, I'm going to be regulating between cold and warm water, because warm water tends to cause freeze and I don't want to come out of the shower feeling with my hair feeling freezing. For my shampoo, I'm going to be using the sulfate-free cleansing shampoo from Kanto. It's a shampoo that does what it says it does, although it's expensive, but at least it does its work. One thing I didn't mention earlier is the fact that for those days when I wash my hair at the end of each week, rather than take down the twist in which I put my hair after detangling it, I will just wash my hair in those twists. I noticed that whenever I do that, my shrinkage is reduced. But now I'm not doing that because my hair is, I think, 2 or 3 weeks old and it's dirty. So I need to make sure that it's thoroughly washed. But what I'm going to do to make sure that I don't get a lot of shrinkage is to wash my hair in a downward direction. For my conditioner, I'm going to be using the hydrating cream conditioner from Cantu also, and this conditioner I love it so much. It makes my hair very soft, and whenever I apply it, my hair feels instantly moisturized. But I have a problem with it. The issue I have with it is that because of the fullness of my hair, I tend to use a lot of cream, and for this conditioner, before I get the amount that is sufficient for my hair, it's like half of the bottle is gone, and for me, I don't like it because it means very soon I have to go get a new one. One habit I try to adopt whenever I'm washing my hair is to make sure that I detangle my hair after adding a conditioner to it. Once you do this, it makes detangling easy and reduce a lot of shedding. For my final rinsing, I'm going to be using cold water because I need to close my cuticles and pores so that I'm sure that moisture is being locked in. And one advantage of using cold water again is the fact that it helps to clump your curls. After this, I'm going to apply rice water to my hair and let it sit for an hour or so to add more moisture to my hair.
So guys, I have rinsed off the rice water that I sprinkled on my hair. I left it on my hair for like an hour or more than, I don't know, I can't remember. So I'm going to go ahead now and add products to my hair. I'm going to be using the LCO method, which is the no L yes LCO liquid, cream and oil. So for liquid, I'll be using water. For the cream, I'm going to be using my leave-in conditioner, and for oil, I'm going to be using argan oil. So for liquid, I might skip that because my hair is still kind of wet. So okay, just going to section this into two. See. So I'm going to be using cream of nature with the argan oil line, the leave-in cold milk. Take this for moisture recovery. Okay, oof, if you can see. So this is how it is. For this argan oil line, I don't know what is the flavor, the fragrance they put in it, but I really like it. The first leave-in conditioner I used was a liquid one, and I think the scent and the fact that it does this work, one of the reasons why I love the product, but it's kind of expensive though. I think the only thing I've been able to buy from them is just their leave-in conditioner. But for the shampoo, conditioner, and whatever, it's too expensive. Okay, so the last thing to add is the oil. So for my oil, I'm going to be using the argan oil hair treatment with Moroccan argan oil extracts. It's meant to intense. It's okay. It's for intensive hydrating treatment. Alright. So this is how it is. It's kind of expensive also, but so far as it does its work, I don't have issue with it. But I'll be happy if it's cheap though. Whatever. Recently, not even recently, as at last year, my hair has been in has been requesting for thick products. Even what's his name? Using coconut oil it wasn't working for me. It felt like I was adding water to my hair. I wasn't really feeling it anymore. So this one is not as thick as I want it to be, as I would have wanted it to be, but it's still okay. So I'm just gonna use the oil to seal in everything. Okay, so it's time to detangle. I'm done detangling my hair and adding products to my hair. Okay, so for days when I don't have anywhere to go to, I'll just leave my hair like this, and like if I know the place I'm going to, I can easily put on a scarf. I just leave it this way. But since school has resumed and we can't go to class looking like this, I'm going to put my hair in tiny twists. So I'm going to try to make the twist as tiny as possible so that I can easily put on a wig. And I'll also try to make it neat so I don't have to put on wigs all the time. Alright, so I'm just gonna put this up so I can work on the back. Ooh. So guys, I'm done twisting my hair, and we've come to the end of my wash day routine. I forgot to mention another way in which I keep my hair moisturized is to steam my hair with fruits. There are different recipes. You go online, just type recipes for fruits, steaming your hair with fruits. I don't really know how to put that in English, but it's Google. Anything you type, it just rearranges it for you. So you can you do the avocado, honey, and egg recipe. You can do the banana. What about me is that I just the fruits are available and I know that it's good for the hair. I just mix it up with different things. I know it's good for the hair. I know egg is good for the hair. I know honey is good for the hair. I know oil is good for it. So anything that's available is steaming. It works. So thank you guys so much for coming to the end of my video. I appreciate it so much. Feel free to comment and make sure you like this video before stepping out. Thanks guys.